Many narcissistic people are extremely persistent in not letting you go. They can technically move on to a whole new family. You can move on. Yeah, they will still claim that you want them back, or that you're bitter, you're resentful, you're jealous of them in some way, as it literally feeds their ego. It makes them feel better, it makes them feel superior. They rewrite it within their own mind that way to make themselves feel better. So trying to understand a narcissist's inability to let go and why won't they just leave you alone helps to recognize where they're coming from, so that we no longer fall into their traps. Now, when it comes to the trauma bonding, we can find it very difficult to let go of a narcissistic person, be it a partner, a parent, a childhood friend, for various reasons. However, more often than not, it's more that it will not let go of us, and we have things to process and deal with and find something to give us a strong enough desire to aim for in our future to begin to allow the past to let go of us. Narcissistic people, on the other hand, have an overwhelming need for admiration, validation, and attention from those around them to kind of cover their insecurities by boosting their ego. They need that attention to feed their ego. So when it comes to a narcissistic person, there's various reasons why they won't leave you alone. There's various reasons why they won't let you go. And no matter how much you try to explain it to them, as much as they hear you, they only hear what they want to hear that they can use against you. They lack the empathy to listen to you, to pay attention to you, to pay attention to how their behaviour is actually making you feel. They just believe any kind of reaction is a bonus on them, that they matter to you. Yes, they prefer positive attention. However, if they cannot get hold of that positive attention, they will go all out. They will resort to getting that negative attention from you because it makes them feel superior. So there's several reasons why a narcissist will not let you go. And one of the first is their exaggerated sense of self-importance. They believe that you and everybody else would want to be with somebody like them, why they often say, you'll never find somebody like me. They believe they're special. They believe they're important. They actually go all out to create scenarios such as impressing strangers and playing the victim to gain the attention they desire, to prove to themselves that they are right. They don't recognise that they're exaggerating stories, that they're lying, that they're manipulating. Some do. The majority of them just, it backs them up, it validates them. Again, they lack the empathy to listen to what you are saying to them. So you can tell them that you hate them and you want nothing to do with them, and they believe that you want them and you're just having a few issues. You can go all out to get a restraining order, a non-molestation order out on a narcissist to protect yourself from them, to get them to leave you alone. And they believe it's because you can't trust yourself around them. Even if you've got a whole new family, you're the one that can't trust yourself around them. So you've had to go to great lengths to stop yourself. They don't see themselves as the problem. Another one is that fear of abandonment. Now, we can all fear abandonment, and a narcissistic person will project that fear right into you. So when you learn about this, you can often think, oh, maybe I'm the narcissistic one. Narcissistic people don't tend to think like that. They tend to believe they're perfect and everybody else is the problem. Their fear of abandonment, like many people's fear of abandonment, comes from deep-rooted insecurities, from a fragile self-esteem which a narcissistic person will place into you. They will triangulate you against other people. They will compare you to other people. They will invalidate you at every turn to make you feel insecure, to get you to lose your confidence in your abilities within yourself, which then leads you to think that you might be the one that's narcissistic because you're constantly chasing them for validation that they've drip fed you as and when they want something from you. Narcissistic people need your attention to fuel their ego, to feed their ego, to convince themselves that you want them, that you cannot let them go. More often than not, you chase a narcissist for, yes, on one hand validation, but another for the answers, because their gaslighting is literally driving you crazy. Again, their lack of empathy. They hear you, they're not interested in listening to you. They twist whatever you say in a manner that feeds their ego. They don't get why you wouldn't want somebody as amazing as them. They believe there's an issue within you, a problem within you. They're highly manipulative. Narcissistic people gaslight, they love bomb, they triangulate, they project, they shift the blame, and they use so many different psychological manipulation tactics to coercively control those around them. And the narcissist kind of gets a sense and a belief that that is reality within their own mind, because they're that busy rewriting the script for those around them and doing it in a way that it validates the narcissist narrative. Them playing the victim and accusing the ex of being obsessed and bitter and jealous, yet they've just abandoned the ex with no closure, or they've kept some of the ex's belongings and the ex is asking for them. The narcissist just twists that with other people, and other people believe the narcissist and back the narcissist up. Some narcissistic people just genuinely believe that some people cannot resist them. That need of supply to preserve their ego so they don't have to check too deeply on their insecurities and work through things that none of us particularly enjoy working through. And a narcissistic person, as their defense mechanism, is going to avoid working through it at all costs by gaining that narcissistic supply to validate them, to get the attention that they believe they're entitled to keep their insecurities hidden, boost their ego. And they kind of have that sense of ownership. Narcissistic people believe they're entitled to have whatever they want with whoever they want, whenever they want. So they believe they own you. They believe they have a right to you. They believe they're entitled to you. And when you take that entitlement away from them, they take offense to this, which is why they will go to great lengths to be a part of your life, whether that is trying to win you back with the Hoover or trying to ruin your life with the smear campaign. Now, some narcissistic people will simply just force silence on you because they're waiting for you to chase after them while protecting their insecurities, feeding their ego, making out that you're the issue so that they don't have to deal with their own issues. So many narcissistic people don't let go for their need of supply and their sense of entitlement and their lack of empathy to care. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People if you're unable to go no contact. Their links will be in the description also if you'd like to check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.